much gold is in Fort Knox? I would imagine that the United States still has the most gold because we act that way. So let's look it up, and then I'll say I don't think the most gold's held at Fort Knox because that'd be stupid. I think that it's like Area 51. It's like famous alien place. Everybody assumes aliens are there. Probably not the craziest stuff there. Then Fort Knox is the gold place. Everybody assumes all the gold's there. So, you're gonna hold the gold there and hold the actual big amounts at other places. Like I think there's a amount under the New York Fed. I heard gold. Which countries have the most gold? Gold is going crazy right now. By the way, it's almost at 3,000 an ounce. I think it's like 2,800 an ounce, which is very strange because the dollar's been ripping higher lately because of the tariffs. And normally, when the dollar goes higher, it pushes everything else down, especially gold. So very, very strange. I mean, real gold if it's able to go up in spite of the dollar going up as well. See. All right, so yeah, America by a lot. This isn't the best chart, but it's America by a lot. See if we can find a better chart. Here we go. From 2019, America by far had the most gold. I'm pretty sure it's still the same. Germany number 2, Italy number 3, France 4, Russia 5, China 6. This is interesting because you always hear about China stockpiling gold. So the next question would be, which facilities in the U.S. carry the most gold? There are two things that we talk about someday that are very interesting, but definitely not something I'm trying to explain in 5 or 10 minutes because it's disrespectful to the topic. Is what happened with FDR's bullshit that he pulled where he freaking made it illegal to buy and own gold in the United States. And he literally confiscated gold for a set price in, I think, 1935. You believe that? Imagine if that happened today. They say it's illegal to own gold. If you own gold, we're going to come to you. We're going to give you X amount of money for it, which we determine. And if you say no, you're arrested. That's what FDR did, the so-called greatest president ever. Bullshit. FDR is not only is he not close to the greatest president ever, I put him in like the top 5-ish worst ever. Maybe even top 3. This is funny. They say holds the most gold. Do they now? Which facilities hold the most gold in the U.S.? I think it's in Trental's Fort Knox. Let's see. So this is the Treasury report that details U.S. gold reserve supply in government vaults. Fort Knox, Kentucky continues to be the primary storage for gold reserves, followed by the West Point Mint, north of U.S. Military Academy in New York. According to the Treasury Bureau's Financial Services, as of November 30th, 2024, Fort Knox vault held, what is that? Is that 147 million troy ounces of gold coins? Nice. The gold in deep storage is held as an asset of the United States at a book value of $42 per troy ounce. I thought gold is like 2,800 an ounce. What are you talking about? Book value, it's been a constant of, okay, that's very strange. What the hell are they talking about? Price of an ounce of gold. Am I losing my mind here? No, I'm not losing my mind. The price of an ounce of gold is 2,800. So what does it mean? Book value of $42 an ounce. All right, I'm going to ask ChatGPT this. I mean, sorry guys if you don't find this interesting, but I think we might have discovered something very strange here. Does government calculate ounces of gold at different prices than the market? Yes, the U.S. government values its gold reserves at a fixed book value of $42 per troy ounce, which has remained unchanged since 1973. This is much lower than the actual price of gold, which fluctuates based on supply and demand. What? Why is it do? That's bizarre. Did you guys know that? Why does the U.S. use a different gold price? All right, I'm going to show you this because I think it'd be unfair not to. Wow, great question to spark this rabbit hole. I think it was Brian. Yeah, Brian, good call. What a rabbit. My God. Did you guys know this? Say in the chat because this isn't on the right thing right now. Okay, yep. So why does the US use a different price? Because like I said, the price of gold right now is $2,800 an ounce. So the US government maintains a fixed book value for gold holdings to keep a balance sheet stable rather than constantly adjusting for market fluctuations. So when they say the number of what the value of gold is that we have, like in Fort Knox or something, they're counting it at $42 an ounce, or are they counting at real value? Under the Fort 22 price dates back to when the U.S. officially left the gold standard 71 and revalued gold from 35 to 42. By the way, the government just saying this is the price of gold. Stupidest thing ever. Stupidest thing ever. Like when they're to fix a price of a physical object, you know that you're schemed. You know that they're trying to scheme you. Because the whole point of gold is to keep up with inflation. The price of it's what somebody's willing to pay for it. Political and financial reasons. If the U.S. were to revalue gold at market prices currently over 2,000 per ounce, it could have major implications on financial statements, monetary policy, and global confidence in it. Holy shit. What? What does this mean? The official U.S. gold value is outdated and does not market reality. How did I not know about this? Did you guys know about this? That the gold that the government holds is $42 an ounce? This is insane. Because think about it. It's at 2,800 an ounce right now. That's extremely low. Like everybody says gold should be at least 10,000 an ounce with the amount of money they printed. So the real market value numbers lower than it should be. That's at 2,800. Then another layer deeper, the government's gold that it holds, it values it at 42 an ounce because they say letting it go to 2,800 an ounce would throw things off. So like think about how unstable things are where we have to have layers and layers and layers of deception and fixed numbers and control over this. Like that's how crazy the system is. It's how out of control things are. All right. If gold is revalued at market price, if gold was revalued to market prices, the U.S. Treasury's gold reserves would be worth over 40 times more than what is recorded. This accounting method is largely symbolic and does not impact daily market trading or the Federal Reserve's monetary policy. So I'm sure we're all wondering the same question right now, which I'm going to type in immediately, is what is the value on the books of the amount of gold that the U.S. government owns versus times 45? What current value of U.S. treasuries on the books? All right, so what is this number? Is this 261 billion? 261 million? Oh, wait, no, this is the number. It's important to note that the book value is based on the statutory price at 1873 and does not reflect the current market value of gold. For instance, on September 30th, 2020, the market value of gold reserves was estimated at 493 billion, significantly higher than the book value. So is this 11 billion? What is the market value of the U.S. Treasury's gold at 2,800 an ounce? This is like I've a lot of rabbit holes about gold stuff before. I've never found this. Okay, the U.S. Treasury's gold reserves would be worth the market price of 2,800 per troy ounce. The U.S. gold reserves would be worth approximately 732 billion. What is it worth? What's the number? 42.222. What a weird number to pick. Bet you it's totally random. What is it worth at 42.2222? All right, so now for the test, because this is a big difference. Like, what does it say when you ask Google what's the value of the U.S. government's gold? Does it say 11 billion? Does it say 732 billion? What is the value of the U.S. government's? It doesn't even say, but it says the $42 an ounce thing. Bizarre. I feel like this is like a Mandela effect thing. Holy shit. Well, actually, here we could still answer that question. We could still answer the question, Brian. So at Fort Knox, 147. Okay. Next. Yeah. The rest are Federal Reserve banks. But on paper, the Fort Knox, 147. Very strange. Very strange.